This Hunger and Cure event definitely seems like it's incredibly confusing and weird. Over the course of the last, say, week, when some stuff has happened, some stuff has not. So if you, and again, to kind of like backtrack, because it is kind of like confusing, I'm still trying to like get my head around it. If you did the Food for Thought event, you might have been ambushed and got bitten. Right. Okay. So that seems confusing in some sort of way. And 20%, but 17.7%, less than 20% of the community, those are currently infected. This was something obviously building into like the next week when the event drops. Kabam also said that there was a lot of people like multiply gifting, and it was technically an issue. And yeah, like Kabam caused a few more issues with it. It's a very unusual event, right? This zombie style event. It's fun. I do like new events, fun new things and stuff like that. To kind of like break this all down in a nutshell, there's a lot of stuff. There's a video. There's lots of things to kind of go over. Switching sides. This is the big thing, isn't it? Back in 2018, I briefly mentioned, I think, in the live stream recap, there was a factions type event where you could be Team Iron Man or Team Captain America, Team Cap, for the Civil War film. I'm pretty certain it was 2018. Can't remember, but if you search it up, you'll find it. If you're currently infected, please reach out to your fellow summoners for the cure. Immunized summoners will be tasked with assisting in distributing the cure throughout the battle round. Once you have taken the cure, you should no longer be susceptible to the hunger and can longer participate in the hunger realm event. So, okay. But what if you don't? Anyway, earning points. We'll come back to that in a minute. Summoners can complete a special Tummy Troubles or Tough Messages daily solo objective to earn 2 times the amount of points in the respective realm event each day. Any summoners who take the cure will also be awarded a one-time bonus of 20 times points in the cure realm event. Now, the way I always can look at that is like it's kind of like double the amount of points, or kind of like how you earn it, like increments of it. However, if the summoner destroys a dose of the cure instead, they'll be awarded 4 times the amount of points in the Hunger Realm event each time. So be sure to distribute the cure wisely. Again, there's certain confusion, like who do you give it out to? Do you send it in-game to people? Do you not? A solo event for everyone. All summoners will be able to participate in the milestone-only Appetite Contest solo event. Complete Tummy Troubles or Tough Messes daily objective to earn rewards tailored to your story progression, etc. Right? At this particular point, things seem a little bit, well, I say still slightly confusing. And I guess what we know about like is the rewards and the kind of like structure, because the structure, 2 competing realm events, complete daily solo objectives for points, gift infected summoners the cure, whichever side succeeds determines rewards. So you're kind of like, are we being encouraged to be on one or the other? There's still more confusion with that one. Kabam have like tried to kind of simplify this by saying infection spreads, cure discovered, event starts, choose sides, earn points. Like the event will go live maybe next week, and you're like, okay, do I want to be infected or do I want to be on the cured side? And maybe you get to switch back, maybe you do not. So yeah, the kind of context is like the video that Kabam put out, where you can see like the point of when you've been ambushed to be infected, or maybe it was randomly chosen, and you're gifted the infection. So I don't know if like this looks like what it will be when you receive it in game next week, and the cure will be received, you preview it, and then you choose, like, are you going to be destroying the cure or taking the cure? So am I going to be infected, or am I going to be cured from that one? I think it's good that Kabam did a video to kind of like outline stuff, because I think it's going to be something that is going to be confusing to people on their choice, and where you are able to give your points to, like you can see here, like cure realm event. You've taken a cure, so therefore you can do something to the points total right there for that one. But at least you don't go without your rewards, because you can see like you can climb the milestones yourself, and this is where you get some of the Statcasts for free. So that's good as well. Kabam are giving out free Statcasts. Of course, there'll be lower rarity with a chance of maybe a 7-star, and then the winning side shapes November's event quest buffs and unlocks the whatever will be from this. So maybe tough messes lead you in a direction of a certain type of volume of Statcasts, where the other side, I can't remember what it's called, will kind of like the infected versus non-infected will have different types of the Statcast. Because I think Command said 12, so that means 6 one way, 6 the other with it. Or there'll be, yeah, I'll assume that, like different variations, of course, as normal with the relics. There is the opportunity to take the cure. Yeah, so there's like a cure. I would say that you get an option to change or switch back. I suppose it depends on the amount of volumes. Like if one realm event is doing better than the other, then sometimes people don't want to be on the losing side, and then will kind of like throw themselves over to the winning side. I don't know if it means that you can double up on the amount of milestone rewards, which again is a further question that will need to be had on what is best. Can you do that, or can you not do that? Can you double up on the rewards by switching sides? Maybe you can, or maybe you cannot. Also, it's pretty cool to see this summoner design with the skull, the zombie. So it makes you kind of like think like, do you really want to be one or the other? I think this is going to be fun. I think it's going to be different. I think it's going to be a little bit rough to begin with, and I don't know if I'm confident in Kabam to kind of execute this without any kind of like issue. And of course, more questions will need to be had on how much you progress through. Like if I was, as we said, if you progress through the, say, Cure Realm event up to a certain point, can you then switch sides, hold on to that device, and then kind of go like, I'm just going to, at the point of getting all the milestones, inject myself, go over to the other side, and then do the objectives for the other one, and then kind of play both sides, if you know what I mean. Maybe that's not possible, but there's stuff that we'll have to kind of figure out next week, and also see what is possible, and if there's any trickery that could be had by it. Or maybe not, because then it does imply that you have to get all the milestones done from a solo perspective or from the realm events perspective, and then switch over, which may not be possible in the amount of hours, but maybe you're locked into it. More questions, more answers required. We'll find out next week, especially with stuff like this right here with these rewards of the milestones. So yeah, but it says earn points by completing solo, special solo objectives. So maybe not. I'd say that maybe you have to like the rewards are really here for this one, not the realm event. Maybe. So more questions. I have a lot of questions that I want to kind of figure out, but not these rewards. Sorry, the realm event, because that's from the solo event rewards, not from these ones right here. But anyway, I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Check out some other content located on screen, and have a lovely weekend. What are your thoughts on this event? Do you think it's going to be tricky? Do you think it's going to be a load of rubbish? What are your thoughts? Put it in the comments, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.